Oh, you know what time it is, everybody. It's time to go yellow. Hey, how you doing, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is FM Dale. This is Shrewsbury and me, where we are trying to take Shrewsbury all the way to the Premier League, Champions League, everything wonderful that we could possibly do with Shrewsbury. Now, guys, it's the deadline day. As you can see, we are going to have to get a lot of things happening. If we want to really live up to what we did last season, we got into the playoffs, we got to the playoff final. If you are joining late, go and rewatch it. Yeah, you may know what happened, but the story is there. Now, guys, we want to do that again. We want to try and go up. The team has been depleted. It's had a few problems, but we're trying. We're working hard. We've had a few offers accepted. Then the player themselves may have said no. Two of those players are literally you guys. Now, what do I mean by that? If you are late to the save, I did put some of you guys into this save. That was the big cool thing about the save. Picked a few of you guys, put you into the save so that we could see how your careers progressed with us as a team, but also in the teams you wanted to be in. Now, one player is with us. He's actually on the bench for us right now, so you'll see him later in the game that we've got tomorrow. But more importantly, the two who are not with us. One is in Sheffield Wednesday. His name is Sean. Sean, this is you, mate. Rejecting me. This is you rejecting me. That's what it is. There was a deal there. We put a lot of money into you, Sean. You're an A. You're an A, Sean. That's what you are. You got decent stats as well. I mean, come on, but you would not join us. I couldn't bring you in on loan with that kind of low star rating. You wouldn't get into our first team. So I couldn't bring you in on loan. Tried to buy you. You weren't having it. Chris Morgan. Chris, mate. You really didn't want to come. You didn't even let us have a little chat. You just said straight out, not happening. Not coming to Shrewsbury, which is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. £400,000 as well, Chris. You're looking, I don't know how, but you're looking very good here. Very decent finishing of 14. Everything around that's good as well. Pace and stamina. We would take that 100%. 2-star. Again, I just don't feel you're good enough to try and bring in on loan. Sorry, mate, but that's just how it is. Not made any appearances for them yet, but your contract is until the end of 2025. So, yeah, you'll be there maybe for a bit longer. We'll still try and bring you guys in, but there's so much more happening, so much more to try and get in. Let's see what's happened so far. I think you guys know, actually, everything that's happened so far. I don't think there's anything happened between the two games. So, we've got a lot to do now. That's what I think, right? Should we get to sign in some players? Hopefully some midfielders as well in there. Get some loans in. Let's push ourselves up the league. How's it been going? That's what you want to know. Let's go and find out the sketch as it is. Well, you know, we won the first game of the season. I think you guys were here for that one. Leahy, Wisdom, Cullen and Lewis. I mean, 4-1 against Fleetwood. We'll take it any day of the week. Then the 2-1 loss to Northampton. Not really what we were looking for, but look, we don't mind about Carabao Cup. We weren't in it to win it, so get out of our lives. We haven't lost this season yet. It was a 1-1 draw with Charlton. They went 1-0 up on the 82nd minute, but Luke Leahy scoring again, saving the team, as he's often done. Not in real life anymore, off to Wickham. So that's not great for Shrewsbury. And lastly, it was a 3-3 draw with Wimbledon. Again, we had to pull it back. Liam Cullen, the new signing up front, got 2 goals for us today. And also Luke Leahy again, meaning that Leahy has scored in every single game this season. They had 2 goals from Robinson and Broom. They actually went, what was it, 2-2, 3-2. It was a big game. It was a big game. We got back, though, in the very, very end with Liam Cullen. Could have come out with a win in that game, but we played okay. Okay, but let's get some signings in. Let's get some momentum in because the team needs to grow. And what is the news as well? What's the news coming into the transfer window? What looks like it might happen, won't happen? Well, there's a rumour for Rico Lewis. I know that sounds like an absolutely mental thing. We tried to get him in on loan. It was accepted. He said no, but we're going to go back in today. Why not? We don't lose anything by trying. And there's a couple of rumours here. Wigan possibly coming in for Andre Wisdom. Deal scores and we want some more. We all want some more. They say they want £1.4 million. We might go in for a loan for Owen Dale. What would I? I would, and I don't care. I don't care. Ryan Ledson as well, another £170,000. We have spoke about him in this save, trying to bring him in already, but he wasn't overly enamoured with the decision. Now, the Shrewsbury fan poll, I think this is quite interesting too. Where should we sign someone? Literally everywhere. Everywhere. So that's not the... Look, let's just get into some deals to see what we can do. Let's bring you back when we're there. Alright, so guys, there's been a little bit of time. It's only an hour between the two times we just met, but I put about 12 loan requests in. Look, we are going to bring in some players today. There is no way we're not doing it. But who do you think we should have? I mean, we're looking to... I've put out loans for a right winger, a left winger, a striker, possibly two strikers, a goalkeeper, but I definitely think we need a midfielder as well. So, look, there's more to be done. There's more to be found, but it's really difficult. No one wants to play for us. When I'm looking at these quality players to bring in to make the difference, they're refusing to come. But we know the most important thing is bring the young loanees in, get them involved. We'll also look at trying to sign players. Look, this is it's not easy so far, but we keep just that belief system, guys. 11 hours to go at this point, and we are still searching for those signings. We've got three accepted loan offers. But they are Premier League young players. One of those we've seen before here on this save, so we never know. You never know. He might come back, but two of them definitely not been here on this save, and there's a low chance. In fact, we scouted one of the boys, and loan-wise, it said not a chance that he would ever join us, but I think we're 3 hours after the deal got accepted. So he is at least thinking about it. We'd like him to hurry up. We also had two deals. One was Schmodix and one was a goalkeeper called Lis. I think Lis. Both the deals were accepted by the club, but they would neither of them talk to us because they did not believe we had the ability to help them out with our wage structure, which is a problem that we have. This is why we're having to go for the loans. This is why we're having to look at loans who we can do basically for free on our side. It's not easy, guys. It's really not easy. But we're still trying, and we're still working for it. So, let's see what we can get out of this. Oh! We thought it was all going well, and now the rejections are coming through. Let's have a look at them. You can see the players that we've got accepted and the rejections they've made. One was Sun Suk Bell, trying to bring him back. He's gone to Sheffield United on loan, which, let's be perfectly honest, would be a decision I think we all would probably make. The league above us, he was accepted. He didn't join. He has gone there. Another player to turn us down, James Trafford, trying to bring in a goalkeeper there. James said no, which, you know, is semi-understandable again. But if he's just not going to do anything in Manchester City, he's up for loan. They want him to go on loan. He did really, really well. Look, just didn't work out for us negatively. We've got some agent deals here where they're trying to get some players in. Look, if we've got free spaces, we can always come back for those players, like an Omri Lansbury. Not someone we want to bring in, but if we have to look for somebody because we're low on players, we will do. Raksaki was another player I tried to bring in for the right-hand side. I mean, he would have done absolute wonders for us. Would have been a great player to have. Charlton last season, we would have took him, but he's at Palace. And I think Coventry have had a bid accepted for him there. Look, so I'd expect him to go to Coventry above us in the Championship. You'd expect it. He's rejected us here, as you can see. Waiting for those deals, but it doesn't mean we're finished. We're going to get back out there. We're going to look for some more loans. It's just not quite going the way we wanted it to. Two more players say no. This is what this transfer window is looking like for us, to be honest, guys. A lot of this, to be fair. Dane Scarlett said no. We tried. Said no. And also above him, you can see James McAtee. He has personally said no to us as well. So it's difficult. We're working on it, though. And we are going to bring somebody in. That's going to happen. It's going to be hard work. Another click. Another no. Short tire. No. And also a guy called Dina Mbimbe, who we tried to bring in. He's also said no. He would have been a great player as well. We will not give up, though, will we, guys? We won't give up. We'll keep going. Let's see what we can do. Just as I'm looking for players to sign. Do I sign this guy? I mean, I don't... It's not about this. It's not about this at all. It's about that. What do we think? Yeah? No? Alright, I'll carry on. Okay, guys, right, so I've got an offer accepted, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dale, who is Werman? Who is Ben Werman? And my response to you would be not fully sure. Not fully sure, but my scouts say that this guy is a good player. Now, how good are my scouts? Pretty bad. But that isn't the point we're making right now. £43,000. Right? He's got two teams that are interested in him. We are pretty good. £43,000. That's what I expect to say. Don't think he's going to want a big wage. He expects to be promised to be a fringe player for the foreseeable future. Now, let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him together. Right? Average at best. right? Average at best. I accept that. He is average at best. But he can play a couple of positions. He's 22 years old. He probably won't cost us too much money. Background, not great. Not great, but he was playing the league below last year. 18 games, 7 goals, a 7 overall. Can he step up to the big leagues? I get you. Can he do that? Are we in the big leagues? Not sure. I'm going to have a chat with him. We're going to have a chat with him right now together to see what he wants and to see what we can do about it. We'll start those negotiations together. He wants to be a fringe player. We'll give him that. We'll give him it. Start positively with it. He's not getting a grand. He's not getting a grand. We are going to offer him that. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Promotion. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do any of this stuff because no one really knows what it means. Sorry, it's true. Facts. Go. No, not taking it. Not taking that. We're going to go back down. We're going to go back down. We're going to get, if this guy wants to come, he's going to accept low money. He is not looking like accepting low money. How about 800 quid? Oh, that's really pushing what I want to spend on him. He's gone down to a grand, so we're working on the man. Let's see what he's saying. There's still quite a distance between us. Look, he's got no agent. Massive plus is that he's got no agent. The fact he's got no agent means that we're not going to be paying an agent fee. You're giving him 8 grand. That's fine. He can have 8 grand off us. But here we go. Here we go again. He wants to be at a positive conclusion. Offer me the requested wage. I'm not giving in to you, mate. This is what it's like, guys. It's fishing. It's absolute fishing. I'm not letting him go. He's going to stay on this hook. 800 quid a week. You take it. He's not taking it. And he's also not looking too happy about it. You know what? I'm going to push him. I'm going to push him to 9. But I'm taking that away. We'll see what he does. He's probably going to turn us down here, boys. He's accepted shit. Well, we're finalising the deal. It's better to bring someone in than no one. This is what it's like, right? Oh, have I just wasted 900 quid? Or is Ben Werman going to be the one? Well, we needed midfielders. We needed a backup. We needed someone. Ben Werman, welcome to Shrewsbury. I've just messed up, haven't I? Well, not only Ben Werman, we've also got Micah Hamilton. I mean, look, we needed to bring in players, and Micah, I thought, looked pretty decent, especially for this league. Do you know what I mean? This is what we're prioritising at the point. Players of this league. Another reason I think Micah Hamilton could be a decent signing. Look at his contract. It runs out at the end of the season. Now, if he's good for us, if he plays well for us this year, we can get him on a free next year, bring him into the team. He's already part of the team. For me, that's a good signing. What do you guys think? He could play pretty much anywhere across the front line. Can also play in central midfield if we need him to. He's got the ability to play in different positions for us. Yes, we do have that issue with Man City and loans in general. When you sign them on loan, you may want to switch their position. Then you get Pep saying, why are you not playing him in the right position? And you're just there going, look, he's playing, isn't he? And then they take him back, which could happen. But we're going to take the risk and we're going to bring him in. Micah Hamilton, Shrewsbury player, accepted, costing us nothing. Welcome to the team, Micah Hamilton. Well, the negativity has turned into positivity because what a signing this is. Right, we're paying £100,000 for this loan to come in. I was not expecting it to happen. Tabith Chong, that is right. Tabith Chong has decided he will come to Shrewsbury. Maybe it's because he's living in Birmingham. An easy journey for him. I don't mind what it is. He's come to play League One football, and I can't tell you how good a deal I think this is. He hasn't been playing great in the Championship. Let's not beat around the bush. But we're not in the Championship. We're in League One. Let me know what you think of this signing, because I think that is absolute fire. It's not central midfield. No, it isn't. But, guys, that's a deal, right? That is a deal. We'll take it. Tabith Chong, Micah Hamilton. Our wings are looking a lot better right now, aren't they? Ben Werman through the door. That's another one to add to the team. Look, he is not a crazy player. He could be a leading League One player. He is a decent level of this. You know, decent. But he's a fringe player. He's someone who can step up if we need him to. That is always what we planned with this boy. C+. Potential to be important for us. That's also something good about him. I shall tell Elliot. Just have a quick chat. Say well done. There we go. And also, another boy's in as well. Deshaun Bernard, who is coming in from Manchester United, £1,000 a week, central defender, squad player, could be a leading Championship player, definitely good enough to be in our first team right now. Deshaun comes in, he's got enough to him, I think, to be a good player and a good addition to the team. We got more and more players. He can play wing back, play centre back. They want him to play centre back for us, which is where we will play him mostly, I would have thought. But guys, we're building that team. We're building that momentum now. We've got Odo up front. We've got Cullen up front. Don't overly need another striker, but I will look for one on loan. You know me. I always like to find one. But I think right now, We got an okay team? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? We'll see tomorrow for sure. And just like that, we are away from the yellow. The transfer window's closed. And you know what? If I'm honest with you, I'm not overly happy with certain things that you know, we tried really hard to get a couple of players in. They just said no really quickly, to be honest. And also trying to get players out. I was trying to get Phillips out. Phillips is having a right to do with the rest of the squad. He doesn't believe that he doesn't believe that he shouldn't be in the squad, Matt Phillips. But look, we brought in Matt Phillips to do a job. 32 years old. He's still enough to be something in the team, but he was never going to be a first team player. He wanted a new contract. I'm like, mate, do you deserve a new contract on a 6.83 in 13 games last season? I don't think you do. Players didn't agree with me. One of the main players, worryingly, who didn't agree was Luke Leahy. But, you know, he's still at the club. He's not worrying too much. Tom Bayliss, he wants to leave. That's true. He was asking to leave the club. I was trying to keep him, but no deals came in for him. No one asked for him. So we are keeping him. We need to with that kind of. Anybody over a 7 rating, you are happy with keeping. So we're super pleased he's still part of the team. We've got an okay look team, I think, right now. I think we've got enough in there to do okay. I think the loanees are absolutely, they're fire with Bernard and Chong. We've got Ben Werman, who we will register as soon as we can. Hold on. Hold the phone. We'll register him ASAP when I come off this message. But yeah, so, you know, we've got the players in there who can do the job. We'll go through it in a second all around. But we've got players who can do it. Hottie, Burgoyne, Cottrell, Liam Walsh, again, another midfielder who can do some work in there, do some hard graft. I think we've got enough in there. But look, Machu, I think we've got enough. What do you guys think? Get down in the comments, let me know before we get to the Exeter game tomorrow and see just what these new boys really can do for us. As we look over the league, though, today, and we look at the big deals that were made, massive deal down here. Harvey Vale going on loan to Derby. That's a really good deal. Cambridge, most players out. Wimbledon, most players in. Biggest spend, Millwall, believe it or not, £3.9 million. How Robson Carnu, biggest going out there to Ulsan. Where's Ulsan? Surely one of you guys would know before me. The K-League, Korea. Fair play. Fair play to him. So that's what it is in our league. Overall, in the English roundup here, Man City spending the most, £145 million. Shall we see who they've brought in there? £445 million. Because for them, you'd expect that just to be one name. And it's a couple. Max Aarons and Rodrigo Paul. There's obviously someone who's come in last season as well, hyping up that money train. Oh, it is Kimmich. Kimmich, £96 million here. Julian Alvarez gone the other way for 49.5. So there's big moves there. Arsenal out 26 players. That's incredible amount of players out, but we need to move on and we need to get better and we need to win our next game and prove that we're good enough to be in this league. We're in 9th position at the moment. Remember, we've not lost a game this season. 1 win, 2 draws, 5 points. Let's keep going. This league is a bit stacked. Sheffield Wednesday still there, Barnsley still there, Millwall now in, Derby, Bolton. It's a stacked league. We got to push on. Well, Liam Walsh has had a bit of a moan as well. We couldn't get rid of him because nobody actually wanted him. And again, you know, players don't believe it. But he's handed in his transfer request due to that, which, look, fair play to him. He wants to go. He's a decent player, but he never really kicked on. If someone offers us £100,000 for him, we got him for a free. I'll take it any day of the week. So we'll see who comes in for him. So here we are. We are away at Burton Albion. It's our Shrewsbury Town versus Burton Albion. Burton Albion, we'll start with them. They start with this. McGilvery in goal. Hamer, Sam Hughes, Thomas Bonswell, Taylor Gilby, Powell, Smith, Curtis. Ronan Curtis is there. And Musqui, the Leicester City striker. But for us, this is how we go out. Morosi in goal. Paddington, Bernard, Lyons, Foster and Nurse. Decent, right? That's decent. I'm feeling good about that. Bayliss is going to be just behind the strikers. The 2 defensive midfielders are Dedenerin, even I'm saying his name wrong, and Leahy. Chong's coming in on the right. We knew that would happen. Hamilton on the left. Udo is going to be starting up front instead of Cullen today, who's been on good form, to be fair. But on the bench, this is, or at least one of you hopefully, is going crazy because they're on the bench for you guys today. It is Gaz Hughes. He is on the bench. Dunkley on the bench as well. Cullen, Bennett, Lewis and Werman as well. We'll see if we're doing well enough to maybe bring Gaz on today. This is the game of today's episode against Burton. Let's beat them. Their lineup is this kind of formation. They're 4 at the back with the V in midfield, the defensive midfield slot for 1 player. We have 2 in that slot, as you can see right here. Pennington's going to be playing right back for us today in the squad's lineup. But I think that's good. I think Pennington's good enough for it. Burton Albion not had the greatest of starts. 2 losses and 1 draw. We will be hoping to keep our record of not losing this season today here in the Pirelli Stadium. I don't know if it's still called the Pirelli Stadium. Actually, I should have looked that one up. Kick off! The first thing that happened in this game, by the way, literally before it felt like before it even started, it told me that Adeniran's got a bruised thigh. What is it? What? Come on, bro. Highlights. Here we go. First one. Lee. Oh, good save, McGilvery. And it would have been a good chance for Lee, obviously, because he's scored in every game for us this season. So it felt quite good when he was on the ball there. Bernard and Chong, who probably know each other from their Manchester United days together as well. Bringing a bit of a Man United youth setup to our squad at the moment, with Adeniran now in the middle. Giving it to Leahy and Udo. Udo's got a lot of space if he can give it to Nurse on the outside. Didn't. Went back to Lyons Foster. Here is Nurse. He pulls it back to Leahy. It's a good chance. And it's just a header dancing around as Burton tried to pull it back. We're still on the ball. Bayliss wants to leave, but don't leave, because Tom Bayliss has scored for us 1-0 with a beautiful curler with the right foot from outside the box. Has to say, he wants to leave the team, but we are not letting him go nowhere, especially when he can score goals like that. Great work from Adeniran, winning the ball back. Leahy, I don't know if he's tackled into Bayliss or passes it, but Bayliss, what a finish that is, Tom Bayliss. Take a bow, son. Don't know if you can say that anymore, but still. Back again, it's us again. I like this. As Lee puts it in, Mika Hamilton's pushed, and he went down like a sack of potatoes, but I'll take it, because Lee wants to keep going with those penalty goals that he's had all season. He steps up, he looks, he scores! 2-0, Shrewsbury Town, and Luke Lee scoring again in every game so far this season. That is 3 penalties that we've had in the season so far, but he never looked in doubt there, slotting it away in the bottom left, and I'll take it, boys. We will take any of these. We've got another highlight. Leahy's involved. Puts it in lines. Foster heads it over the bar. Whoa, this ain't bad. Genuinely one of the best first halves I think I can remember here in the Shrewsbury save. Doing incredibly well. They've not had a chance. We've done well. Let's just hope the guys do what I say. Don't get complacent. Kick off for the second half. And I actually didn't say don't get complacent. I was trying to keep them positive. Saying I'm enjoying the shots we're having, boys. Enjoying the fact we're getting out there being an attacking team. Doesn't suit Shrewsbury, does it? Well, we'll see what happens actually coming up with this new season starting. But we're an attacking Shrewsbury team. We've got some good players going forward. Chong and Hamilton not having the best of debuts, to be fair. Time for some changes. They're having their first opportunity. Lakin, Masui scores! No! We didn't need that. We are just making subs as well. Yeah, we're going to continue to make the subs. As you can see, before Hamer threw it in, Bernard headed it away. Lakin had it outside the box. Too many players on our left back on Nurse there. And Musgrave, to be fair, puts a very good finish in. First opportunity they've had, and they're walking away with a goal. We're close offside. How close? I think the other guy's offside. And does he interfere? Does he interfere? We're keeping the subs anyway, guys. We're keeping the subs going. As Smith actually knocks it in back post. Headed away. Cullen's on for Udo. Powell, by the way, for them. Smith taking it inside. Doesn't do well enough. Bayliss boots it away. Cullen is on. I don't want this to take away from one of the other subs because I made it anyway. It's Chong is still on the pitch. Don't worry. Chong and Hamilton still on the pitch. It is their debuts. I believe in them right now as Bennett, who is one of the subs who came on for Pennington, at that right back slot, crosses it into Bayliss. He heads it, should score. Maybe a bit harsh, tries to score. And the other substitution is Gaz Hughes. League debut, if not his league debut, one of the first games for him. And he's not doing too bad so far, but let's keep going. Right, well, Chong's race is run. He's come off. Werman is making his debut. And Lewis is come on as well. Trying to keep this game away from Burton and in our own hands. It looks like we've done it. We have done it as well. 3 points to take back home to Salep. And you know what? I'm not upset with it at all. A 6-8 from Gaz Hughes. Well done, Gaz, out there. Bayliss, a 7-7. He's the one who made the big difference today. Chong, not the best debut, but we'll take it. A 6-5 from Hamilton as well. 6-5 for Cullen when he came on. They may not have pushed on, but we still got the win. And that is so important this season. League standings look like this. We are in the playoffs as it stands right now. 8 points in the season. Look, there and thereabouts the end of the season again. We're going to be happy with that. We've got to be happy with that. Still undefeated in the league, and we have to really look into the season in that perspective. If we can stay undefeated, we're going up, right? So let's just look at the positives. When are we coming back? Right, well, I think we are going to be coming back somewhere mid to end of October, and I quite like this little spell around about here. So we're going to be coming back for the Barnsley and Rotherham games. They are the two we're going to be coming back for, Barnsley and Rotherham. Let's get through this season. Let's go up, I think. How do we feel about it? How do we feel about the start? Get down in the comments. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're still with us. We'll try and sign you, Chris and Sean. We will do our very best to get you into this squad at the end at some point. You both not made a first team appearance, but Gaz Hughes has, who is with us right now. Let's see what we can do. Remember, like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff. And we'll see you again very soon, guys. Toodle pip.